I hereby call the 10th day of the first special session of the 23rd Congress to order. May we all rise for a moment of silent prayer. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Apel Alfonso,
Good morning. Amen.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa, Senator Colon, Senator Harper, Senator Conman,
Mesa Mau.
Floor Leader Lawrence, Vice Speaker Romalo, Senator Urusamal, Senator Wali, Speaker Moses.
Amen.
Mr. Speaker, 10 members are present.
With that, we have a quorum to transact business. Next item, reading of the journal. Floor Leader.
Good morning, Speaker and all members. I move that we dispense with the reading of the journal.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress dispense with the reading of the journal. No objection, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now dispensed with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 5, Presidential Communications. We have numbers 23-58 to number 23-61.
Thank you, Chief Clerk. So, Chairman of R&D, Chairman of Climate Change, Chairman of J&GO, and Chairman of Foreign Affairs. You have some work to do. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 6, CFSM Supreme Court Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 7, Member Communications. None also. Item 8, Departmental Communications. We have 2, and they are numbers 23-16 and number 23-17.
Members, please note we're working on a date for the courtesy visit by Secretary Haaland. So once the time is confirmed, I will have staff notify each member. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Item 9, Agency or Governmental Authority Communications. As of now, we do not have any, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 10, State Communications. We have 1, and it's number 23-06.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 11, State Supreme Court Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 12, Municipal or Town Communications. None also. Item 13, Foreign Government Communications. We do not have any, Mr. Speaker. Item 14, Miscellaneous Communications. None, Mr. Speaker.
Point
Order
of
of the day.
privilege, Mr. Speaker.
State your point.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you and all members. I rise on a point of privilege to introduce for recognition a good friend of mine and a Panene who won the last at-large special election in Coxay, Ms. Jocelyn George. Please let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Chairman, it's noted that we're still working on the report, and I take it that the committee is doing its due diligence, and hopefully we can act soon. Next item, Chief Clerk. Order of the day.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the order of the day, we have item 15, Standing Committee Reports. As of now, we do not have any Standing Committee reports, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 16, Special Committee Reports. None also, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 17, for assignment of measures on communications, please refer to referral sheet number 23-16.
Chairs and members, please take note. Next item.
Unfinished business for item 18, none, Mr. Speaker.
Item 19, bill calendar. First bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the bill calendar now, we have Congressional Bill Number 23-28 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-28 is a bill for an act to amend Public Law Number 21-157 as amended by Public Laws Numbers 21-179, 21-216, 22-17, 22-35, 22-44, and 22-118 by amending Section 4 thereof for the purpose of changing the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei State and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 23-28. Discussion.
Speaker,
Floor Leader, you have the floor.
I would like to offer an oral amendment to the said bill.
Make your
On-
motion
So moved.
on the
Huh?
oral amendment.
I move to make an oral amendment on the offered said bill.
Go ahead.
On line 17,
What page?
page 2, line 17. Slash out public projects, insert training and travel needs. And so it should read net training and travel needs. Thank you.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that the offered oral amendment by Floor Leader Lawrence be adopted. Any discussion on the offered floor amendment? If none, discussion is closed. We will vote on the offered floor amendment. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. We now have CB number 23-28, CD1. Discussion. If no further discussion,
Speaker,
Chairman Figueroa.
may I yield the floor to floor leader?
Oh, Floor
Suspend the
Leader,
rules.
suspend.
I move to suspend any relevant rule that may impede our actions on the floor amendment.
It's been moved and seconded that the rules that may impede our actions, especially the rule prohibiting substantive amendments on final reading, be suspended. Any discussion? If none, we will vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. The rules are now suspended. We're still on discussion of CB number 23-28, CD1. Any discussion? If none, no objection, we will vote by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the State of Chuk, Chairman Arudaz. For the State of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the State of Koshai, Chairman Wali. For the State of Yap, Chairman Urusamal. Mr. Speaker, all four states voted for the said bill under second and final reading.
With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading, CB number 23-28, CD1. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the bill calendar now is Congressional Bill Number 23-30 for second and final reading. CB Number 23-30 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law Number 21-201 as amended by Public Laws Numbers 21-219, 21-223, 21-229, 21-241, 22-28, 22-31, 22-51, 22-67, 22-97, and 22-104 by amending Section 6 thereof for the purpose of changing the lapse date of funds previously appropriated therein to fund priority infrastructure projects and other public projects and social programs for the people of Yap, Koshai, Pohnpei, and Chuk states, and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the passage of Congress Bill number 23-30 on second and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 23-30. Discussion? If no objection, debate is closed. We will now vote on passage of CB number 23-30 on second and final reading. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the state of Chuk, Chairman Aritas. For the state of Pohnpei, Chairman Christian. For the state of Koshai, Chairman Wali. For the state of Yap, Chairman Urusumal. Mr. Speaker, all 4 states voted for the said bill under second and final reading.
With that, Congress has passed on second and final reading CB number 23-30. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, as of now, we do not have any more bills.
Speaker,
Short recess. More bills, Chief Clerk?
Mr. Speaker, as of now, we do not have any more bills.
Please, members, take
Mr.
note
Speaker.
that we have, Chairman Christian, you have the floor.
move that we recess for 30 minutes.
Any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stands in recess for 30 minutes, awaiting the completion of the supplemental.
Can be 30 days or recess until
No objection.
September.
All those in favor of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Congress stands in recess for about 30 minutes. bill calendar. Chief Clerk, next bill.
Mr. Speaker, as of now, we do not have any more bills.
Chairman Figueroa, you have the floor.
I move to place Congress Bill number 23-31 on the bill calendar for action.
It's been moved and seconded that CB number 23-31 be placed on today's calendar for action. Let it be noted that the rules are still suspended. All those if no objection, we will vote on the placement of CB number 23-31. All those in favor of the placement of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. CB number 23-31 has been placed on the bill calendar for action.
Speaker.
Chairman Rusmal, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I also have a bill that I wish to withdraw from the committee on, I don't know,
TNC.
TNC, and place on today's bill calendar for action.
What's the bill number?
The 23-CB number 23-12.
Is that your motion? Was that a motion? Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress place CB number 23-12 on today's calendar for action. Discussion on the placement of the said bill. If none, we will vote. All those in favor of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. CB number 23-12 has been placed on today's calendar for action. Chief Clerk, next bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the bill calendar now is Congressional Bill number 23-31 for first reading. CB number 23-31 is a bill for an act to further amend sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 12 of Public Law number 22-153, as amended by Public Laws numbers 22-169, 22-181, 22-204, and 23-08 to appropriate $2,541,476 from the General Fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2023, to provide supplemental funding for the operations of the executive branch, the judicial branch, the legislative branch, grants, subsidies, and contributions, and capital and human resources development of the national government to enact a lapse state of funds and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that Congress passes Congress Bill 23-31 on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 23-31 on first reading. Discussion.
Question.
No objection. Question has been called for. We will vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Senator Abelo Alfonso,
Amen.
Senator Aritas, Senator Christian,
Amen.
Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Colon,
Yes.
Senator Harper, Senator Gunman,
Yes.
Floor Leader Lawrence,
Amen.
Vice Speaker Romulo, Senator Urusamal, Senator Urusamal, Senator Wali, Speaker Moses.
Amen.
Mr. Speaker, 10 members voted for the said bill under first reading.
With that, Congress has now passed CB number 23-31 on first reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Currently under the bill calendar is Congressional Bill number 23-12 for first reading. CB number 23-12 is a bill for an act to amend Section 613 of Title 19 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia, annotated as enacted by Public Law number 21-227, to clarify that the at-sea per diem for seamen of national government Owned and operated vessels cannot be cut or reduced based on receipt of other vessel training work-related stipends and for other purposes.
Chairman
So
Golan,
recess. So recess.
short recess.
One person.
Chairman Golan,
I move to defer this bill to September session.
any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress defer CB number 23-12 to the next session. Discussion? No discussion. Debate is closed. We'll vote on the said motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carried. CB number 23-12 is now deferred to the next session of Congress. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, as of
Can we
now,
reconsider the budget bill so I can cast my no vote?
Mr. Speaker, I move that we go to resolution calendar.
If no objection, any more bills, Chief Clerk?
thank you, Mr. Speaker. As of now, we do not have any more bills.
Okay, next item.
Item 20, resolution calendar, Mr. Speaker.
First resolution.
Mr.
Any resolution?
Speaker.
Floor
I move
Leader.
I move to withdraw and place Congressional Resolution number 23-32 and 23-33.
Any second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress withdraw and place on today's resolution calendar CBR number 23-32 and 23-33 for on today's calendar for action. Discussion? No discussion. Debate is closed. We will vote on the said motion. All those in favor of the said motion say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Congress has now placed on today's resolution calendar CR number 23-32 and 23-33. Chief Clerk, next resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution number 23-32 for adoption. CR number 23-32 is a resolution extending the first special session of the 23rd Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia to July 24, 2023.
Floor Leader.
Move for adoption of Congressional Resolution 23-32.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt CR number 23-32. Discussion?
Mr. Speaker,
Chairman Christian, you have the floor.
I move that I would like to offer oral amendment to the resolution. Today is 19. To change the date 24 to 20. I so move.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that the offered oral amendment to the resolution by Chairman Christian be adopted. Discussion? If no discussion, we will vote on the offered oral amendment to CR number 23-32, offered by Chairman Christian. All those in favor of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. We now have CR number 23-32, CR1,
CT1.
CD1. Any more discussion on the said resolution? If none, we will vote on the adoption of CR number 23-32, CD1. All those in favor of the said resolution, adoption of the said resolution, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. CR number 23-32, CD1 is now adopted by Congress. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under the resolution calendar now is Congressional Resolution number 23-33 for adoption. CR number 23-33 is a resolution authorizing the President to resubmit the nomination of Mr. Etop Y. Malone to serve as the National Election Commissioner for the state of Chuk.
Chairman Aritos.
Move for adoption of the said resolution.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that CR number 23-33 be adopted by Congress. Discussion.
Speaker.
Chairman Rusmal, you have
Yeah,
the floor.
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. With all due respect to the delegation from Chuk, especially the chairman of the Chuk delegation on the matter at hand. I had indicated when we discussed some bills or some resolution, I believe that yesterday and the day before, I wish and hope for this Congress, this 23rd Congress, to cease the practice of defeating nominations twice and then to authorize the president to resubmit. So I am again flagging, reinstating my problem with the resolution to request the president. I think it's something that we're, yeah, it's in our system, but we should practice less of. Thank you.
Thank you. Short recess. Yeah. On discussion of CR number 23-33. Any more further discussion? If none, debate is closed. We will vote on the adoption of CR number 23-33. All those in favor of the said motion say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried. CR number 23-33 has been adopted by Congress. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, as of now, we do not have any more resolutions.
No objection. We will move on. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Item 21, introduction of bills and resolutions, Mr. Speaker.
If you have any measures to introduce, please pass them to the Chief Clerk. Next item,
Item 22, miscellaneous business, Mr. Speaker.
miscellaneous business. Anybody have any miscellaneous business?
Speaker.
Chairman Rusmal, you have the
Yeah,
floor.
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I just hope that this Congress is not like that that battleship that was talking to a lighthouse and asking the lighthouse to move 5 degrees to the left, and the lighthouse said, "You move 5 degrees to the right," and they kept arguing back and forth until the battleship, boom, against the rock, the lighthouse. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more miscellaneous business? If none, next item, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is item 23, announcements.
Chairman Willie, any announcement?
Thank you, Speaker. There is no announcement from your Committee on External Affairs. Thank you.
Chairman Figueroa. Madam Chair Abelio Alfonso.
No announcement, Speaker.
Chairman Artis.
No announcement, Speaker.
Chairman Christian.
I reserve my right to make an announcement later, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Christian. Chairman Golan.
No announcement.
Madam Chair Conman. Chairman Rusmal.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The Committee on Education is heading straight to that lighthouse. No announcement.
Thank you, Chairman Rusmal. Floor Leader, any announcement? And if you have or you do not have, after your usual motion.
No announcement. And so I move that Congress stands in recess until tomorrow morning at 10.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress stands in recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. No objection, we will vote. All those in favor of the said motion, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Congress stands in recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow.